Hello everyone, welcome into our Age of Wonders 4 playthrough where we are playing Crall and we are just making our way through the game at the moment. So let's go ahead and hop in here and see what we got going on here. We're just gonna immediately start in with our objectives in this episode. So in this episode, we're really going to be focusing and emphasizing maybe how we're going to win the video game, how this run is going to end. Now, we are playing on a really low difficulty. We're also playing on a very easy map with a low amount of AI players, so it shouldn't actually take us too long to finish this game. So I apologize if you guys are like, wow, this is, not very exciting. I'm just trying to learn the game, and we're going along at the moment. And I think that what we're going to try and do is probably some sort of like military type of victory. I don't believe that we're going to be able to just like run over these players, right? Like, there are only 3 total players in the game at the moment. His overall ranking is 3 out of 3 for the military ranking, and then I'm sitting at the 1 out of 3. I'm 1 out of 3 in everything. So if I really wanted to, I could just kind of run this guy over. I don't think that I really do want to, though. I think that what we can do with him, since we're both, good guys and running in the good guy type of direction, I think that we'll probably get an alliance with him and then try and meet the last player who has to be over here somewhere, right? We're on a very small world, and then we can either run that individual over or try and piece them out. But for the sake of calling it a military victory, let's go ahead and try and run him over. What that does mean that we are going to have to start producing more units. We have a lot of gold, and we also have a lot of mana that we can utilize here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get our production kind of on the way here. We definitely want to keep producing units. I think that the best thing that I can produce in this city here is more than likely going to be, let's see, let's get some archers in here. We need to improve our draft income. And our draft income can be improved with the blacksmith here, which means we need more quarries. I don't want to spend my Imperium because I'm going to integrate wall into my city, so I'm not going to try and like attract a population or anything along those lines. But the blacksmith is going to be one of my newer targets here. In the meantime, though, I am just going to go ahead and get the stonemason. It's going to give me more production, is definitely something that I need. Now, all my cities should be producing things, right? We have, yep, everything's producing something except for Rampart here is not producing any type of units. Now, I could do a defender or I could do a knight. I'm just going to try and keep spamming out these knights. I think that that's the best thing that I can do. I can annex another section here. Now, I do want to get more draft income, especially if I'm planning on winning this game via conquering the last civilization. Then I need to be able to recruit, and I need to have draft income from that. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we need here. In armory, we need 3 quarries. I have 2 quarries at the moment. So let's go ahead and take a look at where we can put some more. We can put a couple down here. I'm going to go ahead and do so. That should boost the armory up, which will be the next city structure that we get building on after this spelljammer comes into play. That means if someone comes in here, the spelljammer won't work. Now we have 2 stacks kind of coming over here. We have this full stack, which has our really ranked up defender units, and then we have our full stack over here, which have our knights on it and our leader. So we should be able to try and keep exploring around here just to find the last guy. I don't know where the last guy really is. Excuse me. But we should be able to find him. So no big deal there. Then we have our 2 other stacks that are up here trying to clear out this haunted graveyard. What I should do with them is clear out the haunted graveyard and then really just start moving them over in this direction so that they can support the front line. I'm not going to be able to declare war until I get both of these stacks over here. What I also want to do with my hero is maybe try and get an outpost so that we can build some sort of a teleporter. I don't know exactly how that works. I just know that they do work and they do exist. So maybe trying to put like an outpost up here or down here or something along those lines. I don't want to upset the Ken Fjorn here. I definitely don't want to make him angry by putting an outpost somewhere that he won't like. So With that being said, let's jump into the nitty-gritty of how we are going to begin our conquest here and just finish out this game. First, we did finish Artisan Armaments. I want every unit in my army to gain plus 30% critical hit chance. Absolutely, I want that, right? So let's go ahead and start priming that. We'll get that going for us. We do have 4 ram ships here, which we are going to use to start kind of clearing out all of these units that you see in here and grabbing the resources that we have. I think this is gold. Yeah, so we have, you know, gold, and we'll be able to grab all these, which will improve just our tiles in this city. So that'll be really good. This is telling us an evil presence lingers. We know an evil presence lingers. We don't have any other movement, so we're good. Okay, I am gonna take control of my scout here because I need my scout to find the other player, right? And my scout's not gonna find the other player by coming up to the top of the map, right? So we're gonna have to kind of come around here and see if we can locate other things. We got an army in this direction. I'm gonna move my hero here, and we are going to claim this section right here. Ooh, it's a distant claim. What is a distant claim? Okay, first, before we do this, let's take a look at our diplomacy section, see if we might be able to negotiate entreaties. Let's see, provincial claiming pact. Am I just not in a good enough spot with him to do that? It requires a wizard's bonds. Okay, so let's get the wizard bond first. They asked for some gold. Sure. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. See if we can keep improving our relations with him as much as we can. I'm gonna take you and come in as well. These golems, I'd like to embark and bring them over. They're really, really good. All right, let's take a look at our cities. We've got full production still going on in our cities, so we don't have to stress too much about them. We do have our artisan armaments available, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cast that. It's gonna be really, really good for us. 30% crit chance. Bam. Really cool. Really love the minor race transformations that happen. I think that that's really awesome. We're gonna take wall here. We're gonna go ahead and integrate the city. They join our empire. We can inspect it real quick. No, I'm gonna go ahead and manage this city. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's see. We're probably going to have to take all of these research posts. I don't think that I really need them all that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off. And what do we need in here real quick? So we need farms, quarries, and foresters quite badly. Okay, so we'll take this, we'll make it a farm. We'll take this, we'll make it a farm. Okay, farm for farm, quarry, quarry. I think that we're okay. We just take this here and start making some foresters out of the forest that is in this section, which is great for us. I don't really want you at all. Is this just an inevitability? I think that this is just an inevitability and I kind of eat those costs. That's okay. I'll have this individual come down here. Probably want to retool him, huh? Let's see. You're a big old spellcaster, bulwark, experience leader, war mage. You know what? I actually don't think that he's too badly tooled for us going on. Then we also have the summon animal. I can't complain with the way that Call a Winder up here is set up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep that here. I'm gonna guard on here so that we can recruit all these units here and send some units up and then send a stack over is what we're going to do. With these two here, my goal is to just go ahead and clear this out real quick. We're gonna go ahead and auto combat this. Shouldn't have to, or we shouldn't lose too many. We did lose the Dread Spider Hatchling. I don't think that I care all that much about it, to be honest with you guys. I don't think it's that important for me. I'm gonna go ahead and just call that good. We got the Frost Great Axe, which is a tier 2 primary. I wonder if any of us can really use anything with that. I don't think so. Not much. Not much we can do. I'm gonna take the army heal. I'll go ahead and I'll prime that so that we can, you know, heal up some of this stuff in here. With wall, we need to start producing some buildings. So I think that the draft income is something that we want to make sure happens. Same thing with, you know, getting a town hall. This is just gold income. Gold income is good, don't get me wrong. Let's go ahead and go with blacksmith first. Okay, let's make sure that we're recruiting some units. I am going to recruit the chaplain because I do think that it's a better support unit than the steel shaper. So we'll go with the chaplain first. Get a governor in here. We will go with the one that has the draft. But we have 4 cities. That was a dumb idea. Okay, let's go to our other city here then, which is this one, and get you as a governor again. Okay, it's my fault. I goofed. Okay, let's see. You're coming up here. I'm gonna move you up. Possible that we could just go in that direction. Our elemental's really, really close to being a champion, which will evolve it into a stone spirit, which is kind of cool. We do want the... Wait, hold on. Let's back up here real quick. We have Covenant of the Faith, unit recruited, have Faithful. Nah, we'll do the bolt repeaters. Nice. We have a lot of these. Okay, now the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here to Kingsload real quick. And I'm going to trade. And I think that I'm going to grab the knowledge from my gold here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That knocks my gold income down by a little bit. Shouldn't be a huge deal, though. It's going to increase my knowledge. While knowledge is not the most important, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't take that deal, right? Utilize my gold income for something, right? Rather than just saving money for no reason. Alrighty. It's getting harder and harder to identify where this other individual is. My best bet is that this person is underground. Right, because it's squeezed off over here, right? We have a city for our halflings. And not much. Yeah, I'd have to bet that they are underground. But I mean, we've explored a lot of the underground. I should have been able to see them, unless, like, they're up in here, or there's a lot of stuff that's technically right here. This is a lot of room for growth, but I can't get past it because of all the lava with scouts. So I'll have to find an underground passage somewhere around here, or this is where our third player is. So we're going to send our scouts down in that direction. Let's just double check where our scouts even are. So we have you, and you're still underground. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense, right? Don't know what I need to do with this scout. That's the problem. That's fine. I'll leave him on auto explore. Let's go ahead and move you in this direction. We did get this. So let's select some new research here. Signet of Knighthood. Stand together, which increases damage down. Yeah, I'll take the Signet of Knighthood. I think that's really good. You're going to, let's heal this up. Knock these guys out. Perfect. We got a level up here. We can switch it over to like the Frost Great Axe, but it's probably a two-handed, which would disable my mount, so I don't want to do that. I'm just going to take the 2 level ups here. First one I'm going to take is archery, and the second one that I'm going to take is, let's see, restore? No. Stand together? No. Vigor, maybe? Yeah, I'll take Vigor. We'll take those 2. Oh, I forgot that you can't, like, select a multiple. Oh, you can. I just had 3 points to spend, I guess. Let's see. Fighting. Melee attacks. No. Poison weapons. Let's take sprint, actually. I really don't feel the need to fight this stack. It's not something that I have a massive desire for. I'm going to check over here just to see kind of what's happening. And of course, I do want to... I'm just building random roads. I do want to get over here as well. Okay, let's open up our diplomatic screen, see if maybe we might be able to negotiate, grab the province claiming pact. They want 301 gold. I don't have 301 gold. So let's take open borders real quick. They still want 301. Let me see if I can sell him something. Okay, now we can negotiate. Grab this province claiming pact, 301 gold. Not very good for us. That's completely fine though. We're just gonna go ahead and take that. Then next turn when I have the 15 gold, or 25 gold, excuse me, I will take that. Okay, we're just gonna guard him here for a while. Our relationship with him should be pretty okay. He is very threatened by me. I mean, normal. I got rid of the trespassing. That wasn't my fault. Alrighty. We're still recruiting in our capital. Still building everywhere. Let's take a look at our cities real quick. We have an open production spot in Equilon for units, ram warship, or some defenders, maybe a chaplain. I'm going to take some archers. Grab 1 archer. We're going to take you, attack the big old octopus here. Should be able to just win kind of handedly here. We do lose a ship, but that's completely fine. We're going to go ahead and just close that. We did get a heavy crossbow, something that we already have. We'll just go ahead and take the reward there. We'll see if this is actually one. Yeah, you can see it's actually a bunch. Should be able to win this still. I lost. Unlucky. Let's retry. Okay. Bring this guy forward, this guy forward. This guy forward. Okay. We should be good here. And we'll just end there. Our objective is to kill the big octopus. That is our objective. Okay, we need to probably redo this. We definitely want... this to be a favorite. Call to Glory, maybe? 5 morale, no. Healing Roots. Hold the line. This could be good for this one. It's probably the only time that it ever really is. And Healing Roots. Oh no. I would bet you a lot of money here that this beacon doesn't go up because there's water. Yeah. Whoops. Bonk. Okay. Got a good hit there. And we're gonna go ahead and hit here. Big bonk. Nice. A big bonk here. Big bonk here. And take the kill there. Oh yeah, he just dragged me down. Okay, we are able to take the kill there, which is good. We're gonna move here, take this flank. Move here, take this flank. Okay, those two shouldn't do too much in terms of damage. Okay, poison resisted on both of those, not very good. Friendly units gain steadfast. Let's see. Take these two. Gain steadfast. So they shouldn't die this turn. Even if they get like massive flanks. Right, a lot of damage there. Got sucked in. That's completely fine. I don't think that any of these will die. Yeah, like that one should just die for attacking. Yeah. Okay, let's see. You're flanked. Damn. You got hit, but we should be able to come over here. Flanked. Hit him here. really high morale. Should be able to just kind of auto it from here on out. Nice. Don't know why you move forward. Seems pretty unnecessary, but whatever. Cool. Easy. That reward. I'll move over here. After this archer, probably want to get like one more ballista warship. We're gonna come back over here, use our gold, move right here, build an outpost. We'll bring him down here, see if we can locate using this. People that are on the coast, and we have another one, so he has to be underground. The other one has to be underground. There's just no two ways about it. I actually never thought it would be this difficult to locate the last player. That was not on my radar of things that I thought were likely. Alrighty. Cities that share a border with the throne city gain 10% of all types of income. Definitely going for that. There's another one on here that I want. I'd like to get another Whispering Stone. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I don't have the... Oh, I already have an additional Whispering Stone? Okay. Alright, well, let's continue to see what we can see. We found her! She really doesn't like us. I'll give her a threatening welcome. Goodbye. She is down here. At least to the best of our knowledge, it is. We need to save up our gold so that we could actually purchase an open borders pack down here. We need to also take our full stacks. You're coming over here. Okay. Get some of those arbalists going. Don't have a whole lot of other gold that we can spend. Let's get a market to boost our gold income. All of our other cities are producing at the moment. It's good for us. We need to start priming the Signet of Knighthood, which we'll be able to cast next turn. Move you down in this direction. You need to move and embark so you can come on over here. We're just gathering another stack that we can move over. That's our plan. Could get in the underground passage, right? But I wouldn't really be able to get up, I mean, until over here. But over here, yeah, not the best. can't really do much with my hero at the moment, which is very, very frustrating. So I'm just going to go ahead and guard right here. We need to find a way to get our... teleportation over here. Not certain how we do it. That is a mystery. That remains a mystery to me. Perfect. Let's select new research. We can get blessed reinforcements. I don't know what this does. That's my big problem. So I'll go with an iron golem. I'll research it. Don't think that I'm going to be doing too much with it. Okay. We can annex something in here. I think that we go with like a farm. Actually, a gold mine wouldn't be horrible, right? I mean, get some extra gold. So let's do that. I believe also that with Materium Affinity, I have the opportunity to, if I ever get here, my mines will give me draft as well, which will help me out. But yeah, getting the gold here I think is a really good idea. We have a new development skill that's available to us. I think we've already viewed that. New rally has started. Don't really have the gold to mess with this too much. But we do have our Butcher Ogres as well as our Brewer Ogres, which are kind of cool. Definitely want to mess around with them a little bit. Let's see, what does Butcher's Cut do? Target enemy unit has a chance of being killed instantly. Chance scales with missing health. Okay, so the lower they are, the better that is. And I get hit points from it. Then I have a Brewer Ogre, which is Drink. Gain Strengthened Sunder Defense. Okay, so I lose defense, and then the Frigid Belch. Putrid Belch that deals damage in a 1 hex cone. 90% chance of inflicting frozen for 1 turn, or they're slowed. Out of these, I think the Butcher Ogre is probably the better option. Definitely something that I would do. I don't really understand the need for giving my vassals units. Not something that I understand all that much. We'll have you embark. Definitely need a market in here for gold. Let's produce a defender. No, that's like 100 gold. I do need to slow down a little bit on the gold here, right? I could get a mint, I guess. But it does require 1 gold mine, which I just don't necessarily have access to. I think that instead that I go ahead and get this fishery online, which does give me more gold because I have the insane production there. I think that I get the convent. Let's negotiate with you. See if we can't get open borders. 301 gold. You're out of your mind, man. That's just... Okay, let's see. What do you want for this? I'll take 30 gold. I'll just sell a bunch of stuff. Let's sell. Sell away. Magic materials. I'll give you some of this. 50 gold, yeah. Negotiate. Magic materials. I'll give you some of this. 50 gold, yeah. $50 gold. Okay. One more thing that I want to do. I want to come over here. Can't trade. Want to cancel the trade is what I want to do. Remember when I said that the best thing for me to do was to... Uh-oh. Are you at war? Are you at war with someone? You are at war with someone. Huh. That's kind of nice. Need to be able to see some of them. Super unlucky. Okay, select a new research, and we are on to a new tome. Super exciting portion of the of the stream. So let's take a look here. Here's where I'm suffering, guys. The biggest area that I'm suffering is at the weakest point in my army are my archers. I do want something to help me out here. I also wouldn't mind getting the Tome of Teleportation here. All right, guys, my options here are pretty limited. There are no tier 3s that really give me very good options for a ranged unit for me to do. So I'm landing on the Tome of the Sanctuary here, which is just really, really good. And the reason that I'm landing on it here is Healing Spire seems really, really insane. Adds 12 Healing Spires in combat during a siege. And these Healing Spires provide Sanctuary, which heal 15 hit points and gain 1 bolstered resistance. I think that that's really, really good, and there's 12 of them. And then friendly units in the domain heal 12 per turn. So it's just a bunch of effective HP that I get to use to tank more during a siege. And then I can target a friendly city, and friendly units in the domain gain +2 magic resistance and +20 morale at the start of a battle. So that's not that great, especially for where we're at the moment. We're not really in fear of being attacked. Then we have Salvation, which heals all of the hit points as temporary hit points, and then dispels its negative status effects, and they gain 3 bolstered resistance. Just a huge healing. Then I can grant Faithful to a bunch of units in my army, and then whenever they take fatal damage for the first time, they're unable to die or use offensive abilities for an entire turn. So I just kind of keep them up to soak damage for a little bit longer. I can even try and heal them up with maybe like Salvation too. And then I have Anointed People, which is a minor race transformation, which gives me a bunch of status resistance and spirit resistance. So I'm going to take the Tome of the Sanctuary. I think that it's really, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ba-boom.
My faith is my shield.
And then I am going to go with
by love. I shall
Keeper's Mark first. I am also going to lock Anointed People because I think that that's great. I produced an armory in here, which is really good. A monolith isn't a horrible idea for the mana income. Wizard Tower gives me more Imperium. That's okay to have. I think that this is okay for gold production. The problem is I don't have a whole lot of quarries that I could really stick it next to. I could technically like put it right here and it would be next to 2 quarries. So it's just kind of meh. I can get the Seed of Order, but that's also just kind of meh. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this quarry right here for the annexing. And then the boost that I'm going to take is the bathhouse real quick. Get me some more city stability. Don't have any gold. So I'm going to keep recruitment off for a little while. Signet of Knighthood is really good here. So stand together. We're going to go ahead and enchant. Really, really good for us. I want to get this so bad. Okay. A lot of things that I could do to really boost my gold income in this city. I am going to hold off on it, though, first. The reason that I'm holding off is I want to save up enough that I can just finally get these open borders. Then once I get these open borders, then I can really do a whole lot more. I might be able to go around into lithium and come around in this direction here. That's possible. Get your stack going. Should get some gold here. 67 gold. I think that that's just enough, right? 301 isn't that exactly what he wanted? Oh, please be. Negotiate treaties, open borders, 301. Let's do it. I know it's a raw deal. That's fine. Goodbye. Take you. Let's move you in here. We'll be able to kind of walk through here. Orders required. Perfect. You kind of come down through here as well. Got a market done. We don't have any gold to produce anything else. Okay. Perfect. Alrighty. Big ol' stacks in here. To be expected. We're gonna have you guarding. Move you over here. You can line up in there, full stack now, which is perfect. Alrighty, we could do the estate hall, the mint, we could do the golem mine. Golem mine would be like okay right here, and then get these two if we really needed it. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's get this farm online. Then what we'll do is we'll take the golem mine and we'll place it right here. And then with our growth, we'll grab those two as kind of quarries. Now here in Rampart, what we want to do is we want to take the herbalist and we want to put it right here. And then we'll continue to get forest here and here, which will help us out quite a bit with mana and food. Let's see. I'm going to move you here, and we'll guard. Perfect. We can move you down in this direction. Oh, move it. Jeez. That was wild. Move you to the coast. You'll kind of do the same thing. I was insulted. That's fair. Got a Whispering Stone back. Time to come over here, give them a Whispering Stone. We can integrate them. Cool, but no thanks. What kind of trade they got? We can pay mana for production, gold for food. Typically, or in a normal situation, I'd definitely say yes to that. But I don't have a whole lot of gold. Probably poor management on my part. And by probably, I mean almost definitely. We're going to go ahead and embark here. We'll embark here. Take you. Move you down here. Take you. Move you down here. Take you. Move you through. And we're eventually... Pox Pit is what we can see, but it is not their capital. It's interesting to know. They either have another city kind of somewhere buried in this fog of war, or it is for sure underground. And I'm actually half tempted to believe that it's underground. Again. We're going to go into this underground passage. Occupied. We'll do it anyway. Next turn. Okay, the Keeper's Mark. So we'll select some new research here. We definitely know that we wanted anointed people. So we'll do that. We're going to start priming Keeper's Mark. And Keeper's Mark, then we'll do Faithful Whispers, and we'll cast Faithful Whispers on this city down here. Monolith is okay. Convent is also okay. I think that I'll take the Convent. Probably should have had that a lot sooner. That's fine though. Not too many battles here. The Greater Good, let's see. Rampart loses, no, don't want that. Good character action alignment, but I lose 97 gold per turn. No. Stability, no. 100% success. Yep. That's the one. Gets me gold, gets me happiness. Don't lose any gold. It's all part of the plan, baby. All part of the plan. Okay, let's see. What do we need in here? The monolith is good for mana. That is basically the gist of the only thing that I need. Here. Yeah. Maybe I just... Knights are so expensive. I think I'll do the monolith. Lost a bunch of gold doing that. Maybe needed to get the Lord's Manor as well. Try and get my gold income up that way. Wouldn't be a bad idea to get the mint either. Okay, let's take a look at our armies that we have down here. You're going to go ahead and build roads down in this direction. Interesting. I'll give them a Whispering Stone. But if this is a... if this is a free city... is there anyone else that's down here? Interesting. Super, super interesting. Okay. So let's take you. Bring you down through here. Wow, I actually just have no idea. I'll bring you down here to maybe make a beeline in this direction. I'll bring you down here to see if there's an offloading point here. Okay, big stacks over here. Gold and mana. We're gonna go ahead and build that. Get our gold income up. Keeper's Mark. Let's go ahead and enchant this. That reduces unit upkeep by a bunch. Faithful Whispers. We're going to go here. Launch that. Whispering Stone has returned because we got Supreme Vassalage. Nice. Nice. And we'll end our turn there. Got some gold here. There's the capital. Okay, we found it. Big. Big if true. Okay. So let's take stack here. Let's move you. I don't know where. Move you back here. Scout, you can move here. You, here. You can come up here as well. You're gonna come down in this direction. Same thing with you, you'll come down in this direction. Should just be able to trespass, in my opinion. Okay, we need production in here. I think that the mint is probably going to be our best option. It's going to get us the most gold. Let's do that. Same thing here. More mints, please. Can annex another province. This forester's good. So are both of these foresters. The only reason that I would do this one, and that I'm going to do this one, is so that I can come in here and I can say, okay, I also want to take your golem mine and place it right here. It gets the adjacency from the quarry, which is really quite nice. Okay, new development skills that we got going on here. Recruiting units during the Rally of Lieges costs minus 50% gold. Okay, that's kind of good. And then I could also have gained 20 more grievances against players with an opposing alignment. Absolutely, let's go ahead and grab that. Get more grievances. Infestation is sending an invading force. That's not very good, like, at all. We need more units to deal with that. We don't have the gold to do so. We have our one lonely arbalist up here. But I do think that that is going to be okay for right now. Let's get this knight going. Let's also get an iron golem going. That's a lot of my gold for this turn, but I can get it going so that I can have a stack here. All right, you are going to move here. I'd like for you to, oop, cancel. Oh. Yeah, I'll trespass here. I'm already trespassing. Look at this, they turned that into a free city, apparently. We'll move the majority of our characters in this direction, over here, so that we could just take Borton in one go. You'll come down. All right, we do need farms in here. So let's find some good places to put some. There's good places down here. Get that food going. Walls. I mean, sure, let's get some palisade walls. Spells ready to cast. Anointed people. Let's go ahead. Yeah, absolutely. Minor race transformation, but this is a really big one. One extra siege project slot. Yeah, let's do that. 3 turns until I become a vassalage, which means that I'll get this here. Treaty has expired. Don't know exactly which treaty we're referring to there. I definitely want to take you. Build an outpost. Move you this direction. Move you this direction. Be done here. 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 Should be able to take that. Okay, I am gonna come here. We're gonna negotiate treaties like, I mean, why are you so indifferent with me? Okay, well, we might end up having to kill you two. Super unfortunate. Definitely don't want to do so. But we can. Oh, and boy howdy will we. Arcane research. Okay, we can do siege magic. Let's see. Chanted units, 10% siege breaker, dealing extra fortification damage during a siege demolisher, making them able to destroy reinforced obstacles. That's just okay. Salvation, I think, is also just a better option. We got some mint here. Yep. Let's get the food and the gold, and we'll end our turn. Okay. And with that, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. I did go a little bit longer than I would have liked, but that is what we are going to stop. When we come back next time, we are going to make progress in terms of taking out Borton. And during that episode, we are going to continue to try and improve our relationship here with our friends to the north, Tugram Hammerhall. We're gonna try and, you know, improve our relations there, so that we can get maybe a defensive pact and or alliance. But if we can't, we'll kill him too. And I think that with the stacks that we have over here, we should be able to just kind of run over our group here. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll talk to you later. See ya.